Welcome back to Great Central Railway, Nottingham. We're back at the Nottingham Transport Heritage Centre today. Now, I know it's only been about 6 weeks since we was here before. I think it was in October when I came and filmed that video around, having a look around what we could see. But there is developments this weekend, because yesterday and today it's the start of the Jingle Bells Express, the first passenger services to go up the line in almost 5 years. They have got themselves a nifty old DMU on loan from Nemesis Rail that arrived this week. And just looking on the website this morning, it does look like it's all booked up. It's all sold out for all of today's trips. The purpose of these trips is the Jingle Bells Express, like I mentioned earlier. It's basically Santa specials, isn't it? Just behind this black tarpaulin is the new block of toilets that they're currently in the process of building. I've had a look in the model railway shed earlier on this morning when I first got here. I wouldn't call it an exact replica, but they've got a great representation of Ruddington Station in there. Even got a little branch line off into this site. Just had a ride on this miniature railway. I wasn't the only adult on the train, but I was the only adult without a child. But that was probably had more fun on that than I really should have, to be honest. I've got different gauges, a track as well. It really is a different place to what me and Jim came and visited a couple of weeks ago. There's so much more going off today. I understand there is more stuff going off anyway on a Sunday. There's some of the buses. I mean, this is a bit of a lull because we are between trains. There's a train gone out about 25 minutes ago that's kind of cleared the crowd away, and I expect there'll be another crowd of people come for the next train. I think it's at 12:30. But I think we'll have a visit into here. This is the cafe, refreshments, gift shop, coffee and cake, ice cream. Of course, we've been in here before, haven't we? You might remember Jim tucking into a nice bacon and egg sandwich. We've got some great artefacts hanging on the wall in here. So no Jim today. You're probably wondering where Jim is. He normally joins me on all my Great Central ventures as we've got other plans today. He is going to be gutted because I heard that Santa's coming later and he's going to be gutted to miss that. Jim's the kind of guy who counts down to Christmas starting in June. He absolutely loves it. Whereas me, I don't start thinking about it till the 1st of December. Let's just have a closer look at this. I think it's a Class 107, is it? See, I grew up on these, riding these. Very happy memories. But I suppose they were being phased out as I was entering my early teenage years. You went here just for a look. But I was just telling you about the memories and growing up with them. I only just caught the last bit. The pacers and sprinters were, by the time I was kind of at a decent age to remember travelling around on trains, the pacers and sprinters had pretty much taken over. But I remember that they seemed to cling on to the Hope Valley until quite late, didn't they? I remember getting onto platform 2B just so you could get to that prime position to see out the front, out of the driver's cab. I know this is all about the Christmas and all about the Jingle Bells Express, but we can't ignore what a landmark this is this weekend to get trains running on the northern section of the GCR after these wilderness years, shall we say, nearly 5 years. And they're only going to Rushcliffe Halt on these services, but they did take this earlier this week. They did take this up to all the way to the A60 bridge on the entrance to Loughborough, so it's been the entire length of the line since it arrived. So if you had to choose any one of these three modes of transport here, the old DMU, the Pacer or the Intercity 125, which one would you choose? Let me know in the comments. I'd like to introduce Tom Ingall.
Hello.
You're involved with the railway, Tom.
I am indeed, yeah. I started at the Great Central Rail in Loughborough in the mid-1980s, and it was I was quite young then.
Yeah.
And it was just better than Scouts. So I got stuck in, and over the years I've done a bit of everything, and now I'm involved not just down at Loughborough, I'm involved here at Ruddington as well with the Great Central Rail in Nottingham, and also today with the Nottingham Society of Model and Experimental Engineers. I've just been running my locomotive round.
I've come primarily to see the trains running today.
That's so exciting. But so exciting to see the trains back on the northern section.
I have to say the most exciting bit of my day was going on your little train. I do have to admit that. So I really...
Well, the setup the model engineers have got here is terrific. The return of the big trains is, as we call the standard gauge trains, is fantastic. You've got the bus garage here, the cafe, various exhibitions. So it really is, there's a critical mass of good stuff going on here.
Yeah, there is.
And one day, this will be the northern terminus of the connected Great Central Railway. When it's been reunified, you'll be able to go from Leicester all the way up to here, full day out, exploring various different heritage attractions along the way.
Yeah, that'll be great. That a lot of people, I get asked a hell of a lot, what's the time frames for that? And I know it's not easy.
Well, I can, if you want a flippant answer, it's about 3 years after you win the Euro Millions and write me a large cheque. It's deliverable. The construction phase is deliverable 3 years, give and take thereabouts.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're still waiting for the planning decision.
Yeah.
Once we've done that, it's not immediately rush to go. Not only do we got to raise a lot more money, there is still some actual paperwork process to go through. We have to take the concept designs and turn them into engineering blueprints.
And the tendering.
Absolutely, then a contractor can say, oh right, yeah, that's how you want that built, so the price for it is XXX. So it would be disingenuous to give you a price either at the minute, because that is a figure that is likely to move around. We've still got, so the next thing that will happen, likely after the planning, fingers crossed, consent, is we will look in the ground, do a ground study where the new urban viaduct is going to be constructed, and we're looking at that being March, April, in the better weather in spring next year. So that's going to be the next physical work that happens. We've already done 3 bits of the job. We've already got another nearly 2.5 million in the war chest now. Not all of that is available to spend on bridges, because, like I say, got a bit of paperwork and things like that to do. But moving forward, momentum building all the time. And the key thing about finishing the job, a long answer to a short, simple question, is the more people get involved, the more people say, I want to see that happen, the more people sign up, give £5 a month or something like that. All you need is a critical mass of people, and suddenly it's unlocked and moving forward. So the more people get on board, the sooner the job gets done.
I think you can comment on the planning application as well.
Well, that's done now. So so we submitted the planning in June, July. The planning was the comment window was open through July. Now it is back in the hands of the officialdom, and it's a big thing for them to consider. So we're quite patiently waiting for that to go through the official process.
Right, fantastic.
Yeah. So lots going on.
There is, so obviously, if you watched all the series that I've done on this, that was episode 2, I think, where we had a scout round Loughborough. So that was good to see, and I'm looking forward to all this taking shape. It's great to it's like. Can
I plug our website?
Yeah, go ahead.
GCR.co.uk, which is the main Great Central Railway website in Leicestershire, /Unify, and that's got everything on there, exactly the latest news, where we're up to, what's been done. You can look at the pictures of the 3 bits that have been completed already. And on just last week, we had the very first passenger train stand on the new A60 bridge, and that was quite a moment. That's the DMU that's running here at Ruddington today. Test train for the Jingle Bells Express. We also took it all the way down to the line to Loughborough, as far as we can go.
Just look how straight that line is down there. That's incredible, isn't it? It's all the way to Nottingham. Rushcliffe Halt. This was featured in this series on episode 5. Give that a watch if you haven't already, because I went through the history of this station and had a little look around there. But this is the reason I'm here today, because this is as far as the Jingle Bells Express is coming. Obviously, this isn't the end of the line. This is only halfway to Loughborough. It's not even halfway, is it? But this is as far as the trains are kind of running. This is the last station, I suppose, before Loughborough that's available to use. Looks like some of the volunteers are just clearing up after doing a little bit of work. We're not far off losing the sun, unfortunately. So I thought it'd be just a good way just to close out the video by coming down to Rushcliffe Halt and just seeing the last service of the day arrive and leave. It's due in, what time is it now? It's due in about 10 minutes time. And there it goes, off down the line, back to Ruddington Fields. I hope that footage came out all right for that last bit, because the light has really dropped off a cliff, and I know the GoPro's not great in the dark. I've been here today about 6.5 hours looking round. It's great to see a train back in Rushcliffe Halt. That was the that was fantastic. I've had a great day today. Cheers for everybody. He's so welcoming. The guys just lent me an orange bib so I can go on the platform. Cheers for Tom to giving up his time. Hopefully some more videos in the pipeline for this series to follow this great cause, Great Central Reunification. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Take care. We'll see you soon.